Hello everyone and welcome to a very special video about this thing. And yeah, that thing over there still not finished. I can't get the thing right. Redstone all fine. Well, the redstone and the command block thing, fine. Just the building itself is ugh. I can't build for the life of me. But anyway, in today's video I'll be showing you how to make this. A kind of Minecraft-like copy of the Safe Crack minigame from 1-2 Switch. Now I love 1-2 Switch. I love my Switch. I love Minecraft, so I decided why not to make a minigame from 1-2 Switch in Minecraft. So I decided to make what's probably my favorite minigame on 1-2 Switch, Safe Crack. So as you can see, we have our levers which we can turn on or turn off as we try to find which combination is correct. Now, to be honest, if I was trying to crack this puzzle, I think I'll have a little bit of an advantage, just because my chair has vibrations. Like, I can feel now. The way this works is, well, let me show you. The correct ones are this one, and this one. Now, I wonder if you can, as you see the door open. Now, I wonder if you can hear why exactly. If we compare to this, that's this sound, and that's the sound of this. Yep, that's right, there are 2 note blocks firing from these, which make a tiny bit of a difference, just like in a game. Especially if you're in like headphones, or if you're in a busy environment on like your survival server with people and so on. It's going to be pretty hard to hear. Now, I have an advantage just because my chair vibrates. So if I flick one of these, I can kind of just, I can just feel like the double vibration. So yeah. But I doubt many people have such a chair, so, you know, this is perfect for you. So, how to actually build this? First of all, you need a lot of levers. A lot. Just because, again, it can be somehow easy to find which one it is, so add a lot of levers to shout. Add as many as a redstone signal can go past, and then more by simply extending it using a repeater. And yeah, basically replace it with a repeater like this to make another module over there, and then sync it all up. So you have this, you have the redstone from this module going to the next module, and so on and so on. So it will only work if each module will be switched on. But of course, with this side, it won't look like a module. It'll all just look like one big line of levers. And otherwise, it's pretty simple. All you need is like a normal redstone lever combination lock with redstone torches under the correct ones, and you have observer blocks going up. Open the torches with a note block up there. Or if you can make it even harder, for example, these were a little bit different of a tone than other ones. So if I go now, yeah, it should be even hard now, just because this sounds exactly the same. It just is very short extra ones, and make sure it's observers too, because observers execute everything in 0 ticks, meaning that this signal will, this note block signal will be played extremely shortly after the others. A lot quicker than if you were to use repeaters, redstone torches, or just normal redstone. It'll be much faster. So yeah, and that's really it. And add just normal note blocks go all the way across all of the levers on top of this. And then make sure you can't kind of see the notes inside of it. For example, I can't, but if I look like this, you can see the notes, so make sure it's all covered up. But anyway, this is pretty much the whole thing. And then of course you can connect it up to whatever you want to run this way. Just with a simple NOT gate, as you can see over here. Connect to a door. All very simple, but it gives awesome results. If you want to do some kind of like trial puzzle kind of thing on a survival server or something like that, I highly recommend this, or just on your adventure maps. Also highly recommend this design. But anyway, this is it for this video. If you like it, please subscribe, like, whatever, and let me know what other things as you replicate in Minecraft. Maybe some more 1-2 Switch mini games, maybe something from like Theft the Wire or something like that. I can't wait to hear your guys' suggestions. But anyway, goodbye everyone. Goodbye.